الرحيم. الصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. His Excellency Dr. Abdullah Bilhayf al-Sunaimi, thanks a lot for your kind invitation for us. Excellencies and distinguished guests, please allow me at the outset to express our pleasure and my team's as well pleasure, because we have a very big Egyptian delegation from the Egyptian National Railways, from the Ministry, and from the National Authority for Tunnels. We are very glad to be here in the consistently United Arab Emirates, and especially in Dubai, which is a beloved city to Egypt and the Arabs as well, that has succeeded under the wise and prominent leadership to set up a unique model of progress, prosperity. These have been well admired by the whole world. Moreover, we highly appreciate the kind invitation to participate in this annual Middle East Rail Gathering, which is considered a principal platform in this crucial sector of transport, in order to meet and exchange points of views and expertise, and to get knowledge of the latest advances in the field of railways development and management, as well as to explore the potential financial and investment opportunities to boost railways transport. It is worth noting that the recent few decades have witnessed a remarkable and substantial leap in investments, and especially in this sector. And I think if we can have a quick look in Dubai and in Riyadh and on all cities of the Gulf area, as well as in Cairo, you can easily detect how much development have been occurred especially the last 10 years. What we see now in Dubai city reflects the scale of this development and its dimensions in both technology and advanced management fields, as well as in its economic and social impacts on the society. Egypt is always feeling proud to possess the first and the longest railway network in Africa and the Middle East region, in addition to be the second oldest network in the world since 1850. With total length of 9,600 kilometers, the total number of passengers is currently reaching 350 million passengers per year, with an average trip of about 920 trips daily. Moreover, Egypt is the first country to have underground metro lines in the region of total length 77 kilometers, carrying a total of 3 million passengers per day. We are targeting at 2023 to reach about 9 million passengers per day, adding about 210 kilometers for our metro network. This will be by the end of 2023. The Egyptian Ministry of Transport is currently working on supporting the Egyptian National Railways, because as we are always boasting with our history, we have to look to the present status and, of course, to foster the future, because we are suffering a little bit of aging of the Egyptian National Railways. That's why we have put a comprehensive plan in order to modernize our railways. We are aiming at modernizing the network. That is, of course, a daunting mission, because we have to modernize and to work in the modernization process while the train is operating. This will include the infrastructures, the boosting of the infrastructures, and the services that provided in the passengers and the freight transport fields as well. This includes and not limited to fostering the fleet, because we are planning to add about 1,300 coaches, and I think many of the manufacturers and the companies that are participating in the MER have the knowledge of this big project, that we will add 1,300 coaches, passenger coaches, to our fleet, with a localization of industrial, or with an industrial localization not less than 45% in Egypt. Also, we are rejuvenating our locomotives by adding about 200 new locos. And also we are looking forward in order to refurbish and to empower the existing locos that we have in Egypt, that reaches about 800 locos. Also, we are expanding our network by planning to add about 2,000 kilometers of high-speed rails. We have also already announced a big project, which is the first stage of our high-speed railway. It's about 530 kilometers, connecting the Red Sea with the Mediterranean. And I think a lot of companies have been aware about this big project. Besides, also we have the rehabilitation of about 1,200 kilometers of rail renewal and the developing of 1,111 railway crossings. The most crucial one, of course, regarding the old railway network that we do have is the modernization of the signaling system. We are now working in a very ambitious project in order to modernize our signaling system, in order to shift from the old mechanical or the electromechanical signaling system to the electronic interlocking system according to CIL 4, which is the Safety Integrity Level 4. We are working currently in more than 1,000 kilometers in our old railway network in order to increase the volume versus the capacity ratio and to increase the speed up to 140 kilometers per hour. We are taking currently the necessary action to raise also the volume of the freight from currently about 4.5 million tons per year in order to reach at least 25 million tons on 2020. Besides that, we are working in manufacturing more than 300 freight wagons in our locally manufacturing these wagons in our factories. Above all, we have succeeded in making a comprehensive legislative reform for the railway laws. Finally, it had been endorsed by the Parliament, actually last week, that we have changed the laws in order to foster the participation of the private sector. This was prohibited before. Now it is allowed for the full participation of the private sector in the operation, the maintenance, the refurbishment, and also for building in new lines. The potential investment projects that we do have in Egypt currently is, as I said, the construction of 2,000 kilometers of high-speed rails that we have been launched by the first stage or the first sector of building 520 kilometers from El Sokhna to El Alamein. Also, we have the rehabilitation of Safaga-Kena Abu Tartur railway line in order to serve the region of the Golden Triangle project that we have on the Red Sea. This line has been destroyed since about 10 years. We are restoring this line now. It will serve this Golden Triangle besides the new project of Abu Tartur mine. Also, we have an ambitious plan in order to add about 1,500 kilometers of high-speed rail along the Red Sea, connecting El Sokhna up to Marsa Alam, and also connecting 6th of October up to the Sudanese borders. As a conclusion, we'd like to emphasize that the above represents only a brief account of the Egyptian Railways network and the investment opportunities available for its project's development. We do hope that the future will witness an expanded dialogue concerning the connectivity of the national railways network within the scope of a wider regional and global network. Furthermore, we look forward through our participation in this outstanding event to communicate with all participated entities and experts to exchange experiences and explore the business cooperation opportunities with the Egyptian Ministry of Transport and the Egyptian National Railways Authority, ENR, as well as the National Authority for Tunnels, NET. At the end, I would like to express our sincere gratitude to the organizers and to express our sincere wishes for the success in achieving the goals of such an important and crucial event towards a brighter future for railways transport industries in the Middle East region and all the world. Thanks a lot.